matchup. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go now? Now up for St. Louis, Kerry Carpenter. The line to kick the pitch. Right side. It's in and out of his glove. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Carpenter aboard here at first with nobody out. And it is 2-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. With one swing, he quiets the crowd. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. Now here is Luke Raley. And there's the strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch inside, and the count even 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2-2 now. Got him looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Here's Nolan Arenado. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Brandon Lau in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Down the left field line, looks like extra bases. Arenado makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position and just one out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at a Texas State. Many all-star appearances, silver sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Yeah, and several years he was in the running for MVP. Just some better talent in the league at that time. But I love the combo of a real solid hitter at the plate, but also a guy with some speed that can steal some bases. A little surprising for a first baseman.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. That's inside. And it's a ball and a strike. Second and third, 2 down. They say it went.
Lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
On a line, base hit. He's in there. It's 3-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
He swings and fouls one off. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Looks like he wants the signs again. The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Swings through that.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch.
That's ball 2.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. This is Dylan Carlson. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And a good eye there. 1-1 now. And a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
And that one hops the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel. And
now this is through for a base hit. Carlson around third. He'll score, and it's now a 2-run game.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2. And the pitch. Swing, and that one hammered. Down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. Eloy Jimenez leaves the yard, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-3. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Tied up here in the early going. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And the 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. Here is Moncada, the switch hitter batting right. Swing and he breaks his bat. Gets it to first. That ends the inning. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Azocar. The wind of the pitch. Popped up. Vaughn makes the grab, 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Kerry Carpenter next up for the Cardinals. First offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
Late with the swing there.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch in the dirt. Now 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away now. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. In there for strike 1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive. Luke Raley next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He circles the bases, and they grab the lead. It's 5-3. Here's Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Center field. Robert moves under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the second, and now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Raley has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Andrew Vaughn now.
The second baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Goldie takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Tim Anderson. Struck out swinging his first time.
Anderson.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And he deals. Diving try, but it falls in. Base hit.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Carlson now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Gets down, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back-to-back base hits. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now the count is even. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back at guaranteed rate field. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Schultz back to work. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Check swing, no appeal, and 1-1. There's the strike. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. One down. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Contreras takes low. Second trip to the plate in this one. Pitch is in there. And the count 1-1. 2 outs. And that one off the outside edge. Next pitch is outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Cordero stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is in for a strike. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Lifted in the air out to left. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's Eloy Jimenez. And here it comes. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Jimenez in his 5th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Raylan puts it away for the out. And there's one away. So digging in, Garrett Cooper. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Check swing went around. 0-2. And that's down, a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So man aboard. And up next for Chicago, Trace Thompson. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Thompson, 32 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Next pitch just misses. Going to count 1-2.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner in my opinion.
And now Yohan Moncada. And first offering is fouled off. Cooper off of first with 2 away. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
The 1-1. That one missing inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Now all even up. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the here on the south side. Start of the 4th, and stepping in is the speedy Jose Azocar. Out to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-2. Now fly ball to right center. Robert on the move. Makes a nice running catch. One away. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there. That's strike one. Fernando Tatis Jr. continues to be one of the most dynamic talents in the game. That season he put together in 2021, one of the best in Padres history. Tatis waits.
Yes, such a special player at a young age. He led the National League in home runs in just his third season in the bigs, and he went on the injured list twice in that season.
Oh, great stop. Goes to second. Safe there. So first and second with one man gone. Luke Raley next up for the Cardinals. And takes low for ball one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And the righty deals. Up the middle. The throw to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom 4. Now here is Andrew Vaughn.
The second baseman.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
You know, these White Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says. And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your guys really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Loud. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Raley makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So up next for Chicago, Dylan Carlson.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And that is that. And welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. Luis Patino into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Pitch. And ball 1. Chris, it's pretty crazy to think that Nolan Arenado shared an entire side of the infield with a future Platinum Glove Award winner in Matt Chapman. They both were on the same team in high school at El Toro High School. And it's even up. You know, in the offseason, he regularly plays wiffle ball with his brothers and cousins. He contacted his bat company. He's an Old Hickory guy and ordered his model in a wiffle ball bat. Old Hickory model 28 NA-wiffle. And it's got his name on it.
Well, that's a guy that just loves playing the game. I mean, playing wiffle ball in the offseason just tells you how much he grinds.
Second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Lau stands in now and watches strike 1. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And now 1-2. He goes down looking. And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Didn't go. Off the plate inside. And the count is 2-0. A swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That just misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. There's a strike.
Count is 3-2.
Struck him out looking. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Luis Robert, the pitch. And that's going to roll to the wall. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Eloy Jimenez now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
To first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Azokar moving under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Goldie with a relay home. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Thompson, the next to hit, takes outside. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Azokar makes his way towards it. Puts the squeeze on it. And that's the inning. Top 6. And now the Cardinals catcher, Wilson Contreras. Singy, what's your take on Wilson Contreras going from Cubs to Cardinals? You usually don't see players sign free agent-wise in that direction. I mean, one of the guys that comes to mind in terms of moving from one rival to another when Johnny Damon left the Red Sox. Now it's Franchy Cordero.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's like Red Sox Yankees. You don't leave one for the other in free agency. And for Wilson Contreras to go to the Cardinals, boy, oh boy, I tell you what, when he comes back to Chicago, he's going to get a very warm welcome in the wrong way.
That one ripped. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second with one away. That's a double. Here's a speed threat. Jose Azokar, 1 for 2. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Over to Cooper, and there are 2 outs.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Kerry Carpenter digs in now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here comes a pitch. And 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Carpenter checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. Out to short. Anderson. gathers and throws to first. That's the third out. Welcome back. Here is Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman.
The wind and the pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And it's 1-1.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Late swing, foul to the left. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 gone here. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swings through that one. 0-1. 1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Righty delivers. Squirts away a little bit.
The batter, number 7.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Tim Anderson. 1 for 3.
Number 41.
In there, and it's 0-1. Arenado. The throw to first. Yeah, they take care of Anderson for the out. Back here on the south side, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. The pitch. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Next to hit, Luke Raley. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball up the middle. Gets to it and knocks it down. One down. Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. That one's in there. 0-1. Base hit center field. Lead runner around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. And now it's Brandon Lau. Check swing, but he went too far. Slider right there. And that one is inside.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Off the mark there. 2 balls and a strike.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
The White Sox going with a new arm, Brent Honeywell Jr.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And the batter now, Paul Goldschmidt. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Arenado, the lead runner, out at second. Lau at first, one gone. Next one misses, and now 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2 on, 1 out.
That's ball 3.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Contreras up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
There's the strike, 3-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that out. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
3-2. Bounce to the right side. Vaughn in plenty of time to first, and Contreras is set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Carlson. Pitch. Check swing, didn't go. And that's ball 1. And a big swing and a miss. Here's a 1-1. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Carlson tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. And a pitch. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. No swing. 3-2. Azokar drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out. Luis Robert now. Azokar settles underneath it. He makes the grab. That's out number 2. And next is the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kick steals. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Over to Goldie. And they take care of Jimenez for the out. Back here at the ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. Now up for St. Louis, Franchy Cordero. New pitcher for the White Sox, Tanner Banks.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. And that's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And there's a ball. Runner at first with no outs here. In the air, right field. Carlson hauls it in, and there's one away. Next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And the slider just misses. Suzuki, the base runner at first with one out. Next pitch is outside. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's fouled away. And the 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Fernando Tatis Jr. next up for the Cardinals. And it goes just foul. Good eye right there. That's down and in. At the belt and fires. Out towards right center field. Robert moves under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the eighth, and now Garrett Cooper.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper. Now number 52.
And the pitch. Just missed. On to first. And a quick out, number one.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Trace Thompson steps to the plate for the White Sox. In there for strike one. Chop back up the middle. Over to Goldie. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Moncada, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Whips it to first. That is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Luke Raley. And he deals. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
White Sox going with a new arm, Jimmy Lambert.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Number 58, Jimmy Lambert.
Righty to the plate. On the ground to short, could be 2. 1 at second. On to Cooper, and it's a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And first offering is fouled off. Ripped on a line to center. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. Back at guaranteed rate field. So bottom of the ninth. And now it's going to be Yasmani Grandal. And first offering is fouled off. Lopez, a righty that throws with power. 30 years old now. And he was born in Puerto Rico.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next to hit for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. White Sox making a move for a pinch hitter, Gavin Sheets. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Suzuki going back some more. Booyah! That one felt good, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-5. Tim Anderson now at the plate.
Your attention, please.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Number 56, Ryan.
There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3, got him swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. Dylan Carlson steps to the plate for the White Sox. There's a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain